Hey guys, Justin J. Smith here, founder of Better Yourself Daily. I just got home from a road trip to Phoenix, Arizona, where I met up with some of the top leaders in my field, some of the most influential people in my profession, and we got together and we had this mastermind event. And a mastermind event is just like a collaborative effort to share ideas and share value and share your vision with the other people in the group. And we got together and we came up with this growth plan for 2015, which brings me to our subject today: personal development, mental, spiritual, and emotional growth. And this is by far my favorite subject. Progression is literally my obsession. So this is gonna be the first video of many more to come. And the reason why this is so near and dear to my heart is because when I share it, it coincides with my biggest passion, which is helping other people. So another reason why this is so near and dear to my heart is because 2 or 3 years ago, guys, I was asking myself, what is my purpose in life? What is my potential and how can I reach that potential? And the answers that I had back then, 2 or 3 years ago, was work harder, work longer, maybe just wait to become better, maybe just wait for circumstances to become better, maybe just to wait to become older and wiser. And I think that was my biggest flaw, was that I assumed that because I was gonna get older, I was gonna get smarter. And I think that's one of the flaws in society as a whole, is that we live under this assumption that we're gonna get better with age. And that's just not the case, guys. You have to undergo personal growth in order to do that. I mean, the reason why we assume that is because from an early age, we're growing physically every single year. And if you're in school, you're getting smarter, you're getting a little bit better, or at least I hope so, every single year. So we grow up with that, assumption that we're just gonna get better, and it's embedded in your subconscious. So when you reach adulthood, you kind of bring that assumption with you, and you just assume that you're gonna get better. That's why when people are mapping out their lives in their 20s, or even in high school still, they have all these things that they want to do by the time they're 40. They think they're going to have this plethora of knowledge to share to their children. They think they're going to have this huge list of accomplishments on their deathbed, and sadly, most of the time, it doesn't happen for them. And that's because they don't realize the value and importance of personal growth. Guys, people don't just get better, people don't reach their full potential by living. People reach their full potential when they make their growth intentional. You have to be intentional when you grow mentally. You have to be intentional when you grow spiritually. You have to be intentional when you grow emotionally. And a story that really spoke to me when I first heard it, I'm gonna share with you right now, is that there was 5 people sitting on top of this cliff, and they were gazing at this water, and they were wondering whether or not they should jump off the cliff and have that life experience, be able to tell their grandkids that, hey, I did that. And then finally, after a lot of thinking about it, and all the time knowing that thousands of people have already jumped off the cliff, so they know that A, it can be done, and B, it's gonna be safe to do, they already know that. Finally, 3 of them decide that they are going to jump off the cliff. Now, how many people are still on top of the cliff? So when I first heard that, I'm thinking, well, there's 5 people up there, 3 of them decided to jump off, there must be 2 people left, right? I was wrong. The reason why I was wrong is because the answer is there's still 5 people on top of the cliff. Because there's a huge difference between deciding to do something and actually doing it. You have to feel that in your heart. You have to have that courage when you make a decision and then take immediate action. You have to jump off the cliff. You have to decide and then take immediate action to learn something new every single day, to become in depth and grow mentally, grow emotionally, and grow spiritually every single day. And guys, the best part of it is growth knows no age limit. Your mind and your spirit doesn't care how old you are physically. They just want to be nourished daily so they can grow eternally. Guys, there comes a point in every person's life when you need to stop waiting for the person you want to become, and you need to start becoming that person today. But people don't reach their full potential until their mental, emotional, and spiritual growth becomes intentional. Because when people start looking at what they could be and they take daily action towards it, they start becoming who they should be. Recently, I've made the decision to help people grow mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, and even physically and financially. And they're gonna get rewarded for it. That's coming in 2015, but until then, my biggest wish, my goal, my only goal for you guys is that you decide to better yourself daily. You decide to build your dreams. You decide to become your desires. I'm Justin J. Smith, I'll see you on the next video. BYD.